the greatest moments in creativity is the act of creation.
The interaction's been really fast. There's been so much creative energy in this room that we've just been experimenting with different ideas, different ways of me singing the song, different ways of me actually experimenting with the language and the words, and actually taking some words out and seeing what meaning that now gives to the poem and now the song. That's been really interesting. Also been looking at rhythm and chords and how different chords can give a different feeling to the words as well.
Process is important for all of these incredible people to get together around one poem and to have a blank page, a blank studio for dance, a blank piano for song, a blank page for the interpretation of the poem.
It was just the way she shuddered as you held her back. It was virtually, emotionally violent. That skitter is really, I'm not saying I want lots of that, but I'm saying that that's in there. And without that, it has the possibility of the softer feeling like the loving embrace is consistently all the way through.
From what I hope happens, I think I'm looking to sort of develop some software, some 3D animation software that I've been using for a long time. Down a new route. It was quite a new, exciting sort of development that will complement this particular project.
But let me put it this way, none of this would be here if it hadn't been imagined first. Therefore, the imagination is at the heart of who we are, not the periphery. All of those brilliant buildings in London, all of the great dance, all of the great theatre, pretty much everything has to first be imagined and then be created in 3D form. And what's happening here with us is that we are creating what is emerging from our imaginations into reality. It's one of the best ways to explain a feeling, and that is one of the most difficult things for one person to transmit clearly to another.
The music's quite emotive, and what I'm looking forward to is trying to bring that through in the animation and the projection behind the dancers. The biggest challenge being that neither I or they wish to sort of dominate their performance with some sort of flashing visual behind. It's got to be appropriate and quite gentle, in keeping with their movements and the collaboration's tone so far. The two dancer choreographers, their motions and their movements were so amazing during their improvisation last week that I found it really inspiring unexpectedly, and I stopped thinking technically about this particular collaboration and started thinking more about how I can do them justice, really. There's a lot of kindred spirits amongst the people in the team and a lot of camaraderie, and I feel like it's in a really good position at the moment.